Hi everyone, my name's Adam, this is Adam Sews, and this is this week's Friday Sews. So this week was a bit of a mad one. Saturday, I was working Saturday morning, and then on the way home, my husband said to me, did you want to go to the Creative Craft Festival, which was held at Farnborough this year, which is in Hampshire, which is only about 40 minutes from us. So I decided, yes, we should go. And it was great fun. We bumped into Mark Francis, who was on the Great British Sewing Bee, Series 6, I believe. I wanted to see him purely because I wanted to get some of his patterns, which I did manage to pick up. So I managed to pick up the new sailor shirt pattern, which comes in a size extra small to XXL. It is a really, really nice sort of vintage looking men's shirt that has this sort of bib on the back, as hence why it's called a sailor shirt. So I have already opened that up to have a look at it. Those are the line drawings for it, and I will be hopefully stitching that up this coming weekend. We were chatting to him and his really nice husband. He's got a lovely husband called Clive, who is Bruderfeld Design. He set up the Boys Sew 2 movement in memory of Rob, who was I can't remember. I will link it below. And the other one that we got as well was my husband wanted me to make a Baker Boy hat. So this comes with the Baker Boy hat, the gentleman's tie, and the cravat as well. So I will be making some of those up. These are all available on Mark's website if you want any of those patterns. I will link it down below. So we were chatting to him for a while. I'm just going to insert some footage here of us outside just messing around. I was going to do some filming in there, but it was quite quiet. It wasn't the busiest of shows, and it was quite small and intimate, so I didn't really want to be walking around with cameras in people's ears and things. I did, however, as I was leaving, this lovely, lovely lady came up to me and called my name, and I was so shocked that someone even would recognise me that I just had no idea what to say to her. So I just want to apologise for not standing and chatting, and she was really, really sweet to ask how Luna is. And I just felt really terrible once I'd walked off and not stood and spoke to her. So I apologise about that. I was just a bit dumbfounded that anyone would even think to even recognise me. So other than that, as I say, by now I hopefully would have inserted a bit of video and some photos if I took any. I think I did. I think I took some with Mark and Clive as well. So besides that, this week, sewing wise, I was on here earlier in the week on Wednesday. Yeah, today's Thursday. This is going out Friday because I'm working. I'm fresh out the bath, by the way, which is why my hair looks like this, because this is Thursday night. Yeah, so yesterday I was live doing the bags, which was the tutorial for one of these Flying Geese bags. So if you are interested in these, the pattern is by MinkiKim. I'll link it below, and it's also linked under the live video that I did yesterday, Wednesday. So besides that, I have made my mum one of the MinkiKim big baskets. These are really, really decent sized baskets. They come in a set of 3. The pattern is really, really comprehensive. Measurements are all great. It works out perfect. You can get them to nest. These actually fit really, really nicely inside the Kallax units. So if you wanted custom baskets to go in your Kallax, which I know a million of you out there love a Kallax unit for fabric storage, you could put all your fat quarters in it, overlocker cones, threads, anything. So she wanted one of those to store all of her hair products on her dresser in her bedroom. So she's going to take that one home, test and see how it is. And if it works, then I will make her another one of the next size down, and possibly the smallest ones, so she can have them stacked sort of next to each other. And she can put smaller things in one and larger things in the other. So besides that, I also got the Anila Hoy, I can't pronounce it. I can't remember which way you pronounce it actually. she does the inside out bag, I think it's called, which is this one, which has got vinyl pockets on the outside, so you can put things in here and you can see what's inside them. And this is the other side, but it also has a pull handle on one side, an extended zip, and it opens up really wide so you can see everything that's inside. So that was one of the things that I just sort of did a sort of mock-up of that this week. There is a few faults with this, so this will probably end up being gifted to someone because I didn't catch the vinyl here. The vinyl is not caught in the binding. See, I do make mistakes. The other one I made was this one, which is another MinkiKim pattern. This is the boxy sort of pouch. This is really handy. It's exactly the right size to put all your threads in, so you can store them all in there nice and neatly, and you can see which one's which. So these are now going to be available on my website. There is also, I've been working on a pattern which I am hopefully going to release soon, which is going to be a PDF of 3 nesting pouches. I will quickly, that's all you're seeing. So I've done a test run of the small one, the medium one, and I have created the pattern for the large. They will be a trio of PDFs, and they will come as a PDF printable template for each size pouch. So that will hopefully, I should be able to get some time to work on that over the next couple of weeks. And I'm hoping to be able to get that up and running by sort of October. The other thing that I made, which some of you might have seen on Instagram, was the MinkiKim cozy slippers, which I've actually got one on, so I will slip it off, which are these. These are my ones, which I've made from Tula fabric. They've got denim soles and they are quilted. As you can see, these ones are already worn in. They are the most comfortable thing in the world. And the pattern is something like £3. It's ridiculously cheap. And you can alter the template just by extending the curve at the bottom, which is what I did. So the template was supposed to finish about here, I think, which makes it sort of like a UK size 5. So I just extended it just so that my heel would tuck in up to a size 7. And then, of course, I made one and I thought, oh, I've got to make my husband some, so his are upstairs. And then I made another pair, which I've got on my website, which are the skunks and the spots. And again, these have got denim soles and the striped binding. So really, really nice little make. Great fun to do. The only thing I will say is if you are going to make them, the only adjustment that I made to the actual process of making them was I added extra layers of batting to the soles because the pattern only recommends that you use 1 layer of foam. So I actually used a layer of denim, a layer of foam, 2 layers of batting, a layer of fusible fleece, and then a layer of cotton, and quilted through the whole lot, which luckily, because I've got the Janome 1600p, which is a heavy duty machine, it actually went through it like butter. But I wouldn't recommend trying to ram that many layers through a domestic. You could try, but I would be careful. So besides that, I did have some happy mail turn up this week. I got the Benina Tula Pink keyring that I've been after, which is really cute. I got the Tula Pink unicorn headed pins, which are in my wrist pin cushion. And I also have cut out and started working on another running with scissors, which is a Biani pattern, which is this one. So that is being made in a combination of the Tula scissors, tools of a trade, the busy fingers inside, and then the main body of it will have the safety pins. So that is partly finished. It's not that far gone through, to be honest. So that is one thing that I am working on at the moment, which is hopefully going to be finished this weekend. I did get hold of some of the business cards from Mark and for Broodfell Design. So if you're interested, that is Clive's, which is Broodfell Design. They're both on Instagram if you want to go and follow them. And the other thing that turned up this week, which I have to be quiet about because I'm not supposed to have it, is the Tulip Pink Deja Vu, which turned up this week, which is just beautiful. So that is going to be being made into some new makes very shortly. So besides that, I think that's it really. I would just like to say a massive thanks to everyone that is still watching me, still keeping me wanting to make these videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, and I will see you all soon. Have a good weekend, everyone. Goodbye. I've also remembered as well that if you've never got into quilting and you are thinking about dabbling in quilting, Izzy from Dizzy Quilts and Sews, I will link her channel below. I always link her channel because her channel is brilliant. She is an excellent quilter and an excellent sewist, garment maker. Her videos are always really well thought out. They're really, really good in terms of things to learn, but she's started a mini quilt series at the moment, which she's basically walking you through the whole process of making a quilt. It's really, really nice and beginner friendly. So if you've never made a quilt before and you have thought about doing it, head over to Izzy's channel. I will link it down below. It's Dizzy Quilts and Sews. And if you want to make a quilt, you can quilt along with her from start to finish. And once you've got hooked on that, you can head over to Marie Scrappy Creations and you can start her quilt along after you've got a bit of experience in quilting. So I will see you all soon. Bye.